Hey, how's it going, guys? Last time I had some problems with my skeleton spawner, but it seems to be working great with my new design. Also, I got some gates that obviously I don't have them in my inventory, so I don't know why I showed you my inventory. But I'm gonna start using some gates and setting up those instead of redstone engines everywhere, so that's gonna be cool. But this new spawner design, a couple things. First of all, I enclose it all in glass viewers so items don't fly everywhere. Now, I still am really confused because turtles are supposed to just instantly pick up the items when they kill a mob, but these turtles, they're just using the normal command that I've always used in all my spawners, but now they're not picking up items. You can see the items are just dropping. So I'm actually using the turtle.suck command after they kill something. I also made it more efficient by using a conveyor belt to push it towards the turtle so it can attack more frequently. And then I put them both on the same side, so the conveyor belt pushes all the skeletons towards both turtles. This guy is still the same. He's an XP turtle. He just enchanted a book. I just refilled his chest of stuff to enchant because he ran out. I got a Silk Touch book, which is worthless because I recently just got a really cool pickaxe. I mean, I don't know. Efficiency 4 is cool, but with Silk Touch on it, it makes me want to save it, and then it's like all confusing, and I don't know what to do. So, not sure about that. But one thing I need to do. See this Soul Stealer? That works together with these soul shards. You can see these soul shards that I made last time. Since there's slimes in my base, I killed some slimes. Oh my gosh. But I killed some slimes, and that actually accidentally I used one of my shards on that, so you gotta watch out for that. But I still have 2 more. So, but basically every time you kill one mob, you get 1 kill towards a count. What Soul Stealer enchantment does is it increases the count you get for every mob kill. So you might get like, at the highest level of Soul Stealer, you might get like 5 soul count for 1 mob you kill. So it makes it really fast to get some good spawners with less work. The thing is, you need a certain kind of sword to enchant. You can't put it on any sword. You have to put it on a vile sword. And you need to make corrupted ingots for that. And in order to do that, put a piece of gold into the soul forge, which is what I use to make the soul shards with corrupted essence. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I think I need, I don't really know for sure, but it looks like I need 1 corrupted essence for each gold. So I'm just going to go ahead and start this, and then I'll go ahead and move on to gates, because this I want to make sure it's working while ahead of time so it's ready when I need it. So let me get a couple pieces of vile dust from this. Well, I don't have any vile dust, but I need to get some soul sand to make the vile dust. So there's 2 of those, and I can get some glowstone. Almost out. And then also some gold if I have time. Okay, nice. Just in time. Okay, so I think I just put this in the electric furnace like that. And then I just kind of wait, and I'll check back. I do have an anvil right here, so I should just be able to combine this book with my vile sword, and that'll do it. Now let me go ahead and show you what's up with my gates real quick. It's not going to take long for the vile dust to finish. As you can tell, maybe, the first engine I was trying to set up, it exploded because I thought I was pumping water into it. Because, oh, I am so sorry, guys. This twitching stuff is really weird. But I had this setup over here because remember I said I was going to redesign the engine setup after the last video. So I did that. I had this same setup, but I didn't have these pipes, and I assumed that since this engine was directly above the aqueous accumulator, it was automatically going to be getting water. But that wasn't the case, and my engine blew up. So then I did the same thing on this side, but I made sure to add a wooden transport pipe, or wooden waterproof pipe, and a cobble waterproof pipe just to get the water up to here. and it works. Just using the wooden conductive pipe and golden conductive pipe to get the energy to the lasers, and they're just producing a bunch of random stuff just because, I mean, I'm not going to need all this stuff instantly, but it's nice to just have it when I need it. So I'm going to need a few of these. I'm going to need one from my tree farm, and I need 2. Yeah, I'll take 2 from my skeleton farm. That'll be good for now. Alright, let me see what's up if I got the vile dust done. Pretty sure it would be done by now. There it is. Let's craft it with the glowstone and into the soul forge. We'll see how long it's going to take. But meanwhile, I'm going to go mess with these gates. Not that. This. Okay, that's actually going to be really fast, so I'm actually not going to need both these. I'll just go ahead and wait here, and then I can make my sword. I need a stick, though, for my sword. Then that's it. Then I can just go to the anvil. This can go back. I think... Oh, okay, the sun just came up, so I'm not going to be able to farm skeletons right now. But now it's going to be really not too bad to get a good level of shard pretty quickly. So crafting. Just goes like that. Then I gotta take these over to my anvil. Good thing I got a bunch of experience on me right now. That just goes like that. Only 5 levels of experience for that. Nice. So now I'm going to carry that around and kill skeletons with that, and then it should give me like, I think Soul Stealer 3 would give me 4 souls per kill, because by default you get 1 soul. If you had a Soul Stealer 1, you'd get 2 souls per kill. So Soul Stealer 3 should give me 4 souls per kill. So I need to get up to like 256 count on the killed count, but a skeleton shard. And when I break my vanilla spawner that I have in my skeleton spawner room, that's going to give me 200. So I'm going to need 56 extra, divide that by 4. That's how many skeletons I'm going to have to kill, which isn't bad. Alright, so over here, we kind of set this up last time, but all we needed was the autarchic gate. Okay, now what this thing is going to say, let me see if I can remember what I figured out last time. If the redstone signal is off, like it is right now, then pump items. So, condition redstone signal off, pump items, energy pulsar. So it's like a redstone engine. Alright, so let's see it working. See? You can see it's a lot faster than a redstone engine. And it's going to first fill this thing up. And once this thing hits 64, this diamond pipe is going to automatically start. Well, it's trying to send them all here, but once this thing fills up, the diamond pipe will just send them the other route. And the recipe, like I've explained before, is basically trading 1 bone meal for 1 fertilizer piece. So now what's going to happen, since it costs 1 bone meal to make each fertilizer, it's kind of hard to tell, but for every time it does this recipe, it's going to be producing 2 fertilizer at the cost of 1 fertilizer. So the auto crafting table is going to get 1 of those that is produced back into its own inventory, and then the other 1 will go over to this thing. Now once this thing fills up, it should automatically shut off, and I want to see it happen, but I'm going to speed up the process just by filling up a couple of these spots. Alright, so it's pumping, and when the last one gets full, the last one hits an item, then this redstone signal turns on and it stops pumping. Alright, so meanwhile there's still some in the pipe, but since it triggered when there was only 1 in there, then that gives me some room for it to fill up. And luckily it barely has enough room to carry all those that have already been produced and are sitting in the pipes when it shuts off. So that's perfect. So now I'm just going to take all this bread out, and now it'll actually fill itself up with fertilizer if I just leave it here, and it should shut off on its own just like it just did when it's filling up. So that is perfect. And meanwhile, this bone meal that it's consuming is being automatically filled from my ender chest of bone meal. I mean, from my other ender chest over here, getting pumped from the deep storage unit of bone meal. And I've only got like 5 more stacks or 6 more stacks in the deep storage unit. So it's actually gonna use all of that right now, which I don't want, because I don't want that thing to be empty, because then the deep storage unit empties and then some other stuff, random stuff, will start filling up that deep storage unit as soon as it empties out, because those can only hold 1 item at a time. So as soon as the last bone meal is gone, then something else random is going to go in there and it gets annoying. So I'm actually going to turn off the energy pulser right now so nothing happens until I get my better skeleton spawner set up. That's going to be running all the time and should be producing more bone meal faster than I can consume it. Alright, so these other 2 gates are going over to my skeleton spawner. Just going to replace these redstone engines, and they're going to be always on, so always pumping. Actually, instead of always pumping, I can make it a little smarter. First of all, I'm going to get rid of these though. The condition I want for this first one, I'll just say, if there's items in the inventory above, then pump. Otherwise, don't do anything. It's probably better to do that over just saying always pumping, because then that might cause a little bit of a hit on performance, like very slightly, like very tiny, but I mean, I'm just in the habit of doing everything tiny to kind of help performance. That's what I always think about. So instead of just having it pump non-stop by saying something like when the redstone signal is off, then energy pulse, because that's going to be pumping all the time. Instead of doing that, I'm going to say if there's items in the inventory, then pump. So that way, once this thing actually empties out, it's not going to be pumping anymore. So that's how I'm going to do that. This setup is really simple. This diamond pipe just sends all the bone meal to the auto crafting table. It sends all the bows that I get to the void pipe, and everything else, like the arrows and the random armor pieces, those are going to go straight to the ender chest. The bone meal comes over here, and then I just need to have a simple autarchic gate pumping the bone meal into the ender chest. So it's going to be an energy pulser, and the condition, I guess, would be items in inventory. Just like the other one. Should work. And I don't even know if this thing's going to shut off, because technically there is still items in this inventory, so this thing's actually going to be always on. But it's not a big deal. Yeah, but that's working. So you can see how nice and neat it looks now. Nice and compact with the gates. Really, wow. I'm just getting distracted by the flickering. But yeah, it really looks nice and compact with gates. This is a cool little system I got. I didn't even have to change the code. These turtles, you know, they automatically drop items down into the chest beneath them. So if you stack these turtles like this using my code, basically the top guy is just passing it down like in all the way from top. Like you can stack these up. I mean, of course you wouldn't, but this guy just passes his inventory down to the next guy. Then he gets all his inventory and passes it down to the chest, which is pretty nice. I didn't even have to change any code for that. It's pretty cool how that works. So, yeah. So let me see how close it is to nighttime. By the map, it doesn't look like it's close. I know what else to do though. Next episode for sure, I'm gonna be killing skeletons because I don't think it's gonna happen this time. I don't know. It might be close. I'll go look actually at the surface. But another thing I want to do is make more solar panels, because no reason not to, and I can totally produce more of them right now and get my energy production even faster. Let me go. It looks like it's getting dark, so let me go on up to the surface. Yeah, it looks like it's sunset. Yep, there's stars. Alright, so Skeletons. Bring it on. Whoa, sorry. I just shifted my seat and then I smacked the mouse. So let me see. I don't think the best spot to find skeletons would be here. I think it would be best if I ran to like the wasteland, south of my jungle. Would be easier, I think. I can just portal gun back once I get the 56. Man, I feel like a hermit. I'm always underwater, and this is such a cool area out here, and I'm never out here. What are you doing, Num? You're missing out. I actually had like a cool building idea for this whole area, and I never did it. I just dug under the ocean and have stayed there. So that's something I'll be doing later. Building a cool house, like a beach house. Something like modern architecture. Alright, why am I not seeing anything spawn? I probably have to sit still in one spot in order to get a good amount of stuff. There's a spider. I think this way is the wasteland. See, this is why I want power armor legs, because it would take me like 15 seconds to get to my destination instead of flying with my jetpack. It totally uses up my fuel real quick, and it takes forever. Alright, so now let me just find some skeletons. I'm kind of getting some low frame rate, so let me turn down my render distance just a tiny bit. Alright, so where's all the skeletons at? It would be cool to get a creeper soul shard to get a bunch of gunpowder, because gunpowder is always fun. Oh, check out all this cobblestone in my quarry. That was all me trying to block all the water source blocks, and there was a ton of them in that corner down there, which was ridiculous and ridiculously annoying. There's my first victim. And after moving all that cobblestone, I didn't find any more diamonds. Like, the point of that is to... Creepers are making this hard. The point of clearing out the water is to try to find diamond at the bottom walls, and I didn't find any. Ah! Come on, creepers. No! I wanted to kill you with my soul stealer. Wow, that guy's got a lot of health. Well, wait, what? Why didn't I get any soul shard counts? What's going on? Do I need it in my hotbar? I don't think so, because the slime one wasn't. Maybe I need to kill it with my fist, with my sword or something. I'm confused. Let me try that again though. Oh, look at that! That's a jackpot. If they don't make it impossible to hit them. Just gotta juke them a little bit. Oh. Why did I not get it? What? What's going on? Okay, I'm gonna try it in my hotbar this time. There's another one. Okay, this better work, or else I'll be very upset. Wait, where'd he go? Did he just despawn when I turned my back? I'm getting annoyed. Okay, where's the next victim? Alright, I'm gonna test it on a creeper. Testing the hotbar thing. Oh, never mind. I was too confident there that my sword was going to kill him in 2 or 3 hits. There's not very many mobs spawning. Well, I don't want to waste one on a skeleton. Why are these not working though? The slime one worked on accident. And I'm pretty sure it wasn't in my hotbar when that happened. Confused. Do I need to drop this thing? Let me just send this back to my base so it's not causing any problems. If it is. Being in my inventory. See if I can find a creeper or a skeleton to test this thing. It's already past midnight. Okay. Lots of creepers now. Hey, look at that. It got a bar on it now, so that one actually worked. Creeper killed 1. Now, where's the skeleton at? Oh. Okay, let me put this one in my hotbar. What? That one's fast. I think I just saw one. A skeleton. Yeah. Yay, I got one. Now let me see what happens if I use my soul stealer on a skeleton. There's one. Perfect. You can see I got 1 count. See what happened. 5. Alright. So that just needs to get up to 56. Ooh, that's a wisp. Alright guys, so this is I'm gonna end this video, but now you know what I'm gonna be doing. Before the next video, I'm gonna get this thing up to 56 or above, and then, ooh, look at this. And then next time I'll go ahead and just break my vanilla spawner for 200 points worth, and then I will have 256, which is a tier 3, which will give me the properties that I want for my spawner. 13. Alright. Ooh, hello. Okay, before I go fight these guys, let me go. Ooh, there's another one. Okay, let me end this video. Alright, see you guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next time we'll mess with the better spawner. Yeah, hopefully it spawns fast. Alright, see you guys. Bye-bye.